Good morning, everybody. You all know me by now, but today I'm going to be reading this story right here. It was not written by me. I believe it was written by Nikki Case. I'm going to be reading Lizard Person in its entirety for all of you today, because I've read the first couple paragraphs and it is quite possibly the funniest thing I've read all day. I'm not sure if that was the intention, but I like this story. So, anyways. Um, Quote, "First of all, we prefer Reptile American, not Lizard Person," said Liz, the lizard person. Bill, from BuzzFeed, jotted this down on his overpriced moleskin. He couldn't believe it. Here he was in this mom-and-pop diner at night, interviewing a real-life lizard person, the puppet master behind the strings of the cat's cradle that is our world, and he got to blow the story wide open. Finally, all those people who thought Bill was never good enough, who thought all he did was tabloid clickbait, well, who's laughing now? Edward Snowden ain't got squat on Bill today, no siree. And no, we don't control the world. Liz fiddled with the human mask she'd taken off for the interview. I barely control my life. I've worked at this diner for 10 years. Thought I'd get promoted from waitress by now, but Bill cut in. So what are your thoughts on the Bilderberg group? Liz frowned, though it's hard to discern the emotions on a lizard face. What? No. All those conspiracy theories are just made up by powerless people that feel like there's some semblance of logic out there. But there isn't. There's no logic, there's no system. There's not even an Illuminati. It's just us and our dumbasses. Bill made a note. Lizard person denies the existence of Illuminati. I can read that upside down, you know. Lizard person uses supernatural sensory tactics. Damn it, I knew this interview was a bad idea. Why'd I think that anyone would ever care about someone like... Liz turned away from Bill. She looked out the diner window, complete dark, as if the only things that existed in the universe were Liz, the diner, and that dumb J school dropout. Bill paused. It was pretty clear he wasn't going to get the 10 million click story he wanted. Maybe she had a different story. He closed the moleskin. What do you want people to know? Liz turned back to Bill. I want them to know me. Tell me about yourself, Liz. Well, Liz stumbled. When was the last time someone asked her that? I... I'm funny. People don't know this, but I'm actually an aspiring stand-up comedian. When business gets slow at the diner, I practice writing jokes. I'd love to hear one, if you don't mind. Liz choked. What do you call it when a reptile American gets her period? What do you call it? A cloaca. Bill stared. No reaction. Liz started, Liz started fidgeting. She stared down at her human mask. She felt sick. Bill opened up his moleskin again. I actually don't know. It's moleskin with an E at the end. I don't know what the hell that is. That's either a brand of notebook or whatever. Bill opened up his moleskin. I'm just gonna. Bill opened up his notebook again and wrote, "Wizard person is actually really hilarious. OMG." Liz looked up. Wizard person is also kind of cute. Liz jolted back. Oh, I mean, wow. Okay, no one's ever. Wait, who the hell is saying this bit? Alright, so conspiracy theories. How about that jet fuel? Hey, Bill tossed the moleskin into his woo man purse. What the fuck does that say? Woo lemon man purse. Forget the interview. I've got a backlog of duckling gifts to make my quick quarter for the week. Liz tried to stop her tail from wagging. I'd like to see those ducklings. My laptop's back at my place. Liz failed to stop her tail from wagging. I'd still like to see them. Meanwhile, outside the diner in the void of night, billions of people tried to make sense of their lack of control in a world that seems spinning out of control. Oh shit. I hit the desk. Sometimes they blamed lizard people. Sometimes they blamed themselves. But sometimes they realized that even though their lives meant nothing in the grand scheme of things, they could still find little moments of joy in places like a crappy off-highway diner, where a 20-something intern was walking back to his car with a 1,200-something lizard person who felt like she was 600 again. Did I mention I've got a cold? Alright. Well, that's the end. This story was originally posted on r/writing prompts. Header photo by... it says the name right there. Irop Kemen CCZ. Public domain. Well, that was Lizard Person. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. That was. I'm sure that was meant to be just. I got. I got nothing. I'll probably put a link to it in the description or something if y'all want to read it yourself. I don't know. Anyways, that was Lizard Person. Goodbye.